Today we have an epic journey ahead. You know those caped and masked heroes we love so much? Well, today we are going to unravel where this whole idea of superheroes came from and how they became a true craze in pop culture. Ready? I guarantee you will be surprised and will not want to miss a second of this story. Welcome, this is the Knowledge Pill. Are you ready to embark on this time travel? That's right, today we are going back to the early days of humanity to discover the first heroes in history. And no, they did not wear capes or masks, but they secured their place in the legends and mythologies of their people. Let's start with Gilgamesh, a king of ancient Mesopotamia who, according to myths, was 2/3 god and 1/3 man. He was known for his incredible strength and his heroic feats, including defeating terrifying monsters and seeking immortality. Moreover, the Epic of Gilgamesh is one of the oldest known literary works, and Gilgamesh's adventures influenced many other stories over the centuries. And who doesn't know Hercules from Greek mythology? Son of Zeus, the king of the gods with a mortal, Hercules was known for his superhuman strength and his 12 labors, which included defeating various monsters and accomplishing impossible tasks. But Hercules was not just a brute. He also had his personal problems and challenges, which made him a much more complex and interesting figure. In the Bible, we have the figure of Samson, a man with superhuman strength given by God. He is best known for his struggle against the Philistines and his fatal weakness, his hair. When his beloved Delilah cut his hair while he slept, Samson lost all his strength. This shows that even the strongest heroes have their weaknesses, right? And of course, we couldn't forget Thor, the Norse god of thunder. He was known for his immense strength and his hammer, capable of causing thunder and lightning. Thor was a brave warrior who fought against giants and other mythological creatures to protect the gods and humans. These heroes, although they are from different cultures and times, have a lot in common. They have superhuman abilities and are known for their great feats. But they are also complex figures, with their weaknesses and challenges, which makes them much more than simply strength heroes. They are the beginning of our journey to understand how the modern superheroes we know and love today were shaped. Ready for the next phase of our journey? Now that we know the original heroes, it's time to understand how these epic legends shaped the superheroes we know today. So hold my hand and let's go together on this. Think with me: superhuman strength, weapon skills, special powers. Doesn't all of this remind you of someone? Our modern superheroes have a lot of these early heroes in their veins. Let's start with the father of all superheroes, Superman. Created in 1938, the Man of Steel has a lot of Samson and Hercules in him. The superhuman strength, the endurance, the ability to accomplish impossible tasks, and even the idea of a weak point, kryptonite for Superman and hair for Samson, comes from these ancient heroes. But what about the Thor from the comics? That's an easy one. Marvel's Thor is a modern version of the Norse god. He has the same superhuman strength, the same powerful hammer, and even the same enemies, the ice giants. Marvel took Norse mythology and adapted it to comics in an incredible way. And Captain America? Well, he may not have the strength of Hercules or Samson, but he has the courage and determination of these heroes. In addition, the idea of the super soldier, the common man who becomes a hero through a special serum, strongly reminds us of stories of heroes who receive powers from gods or other supernatural sources. As you can see, our modern superheroes have a lot of the first heroes in their stories. They took elements from these ancient legends and adapted them to the modern world, creating complex and interesting characters that have captured the imagination of millions of people around the world. But the story doesn't stop there, folks. Our superheroes continue to evolve and become even more complex. So stay tuned, because the next phase of our journey promises to be even more exciting. So, now that we know our original heroes, how about seeing how they influenced our modern superheroes? So stay tuned. We have already discovered the first heroes in history and how they influenced our modern superheroes. Now it's time to delve into the evolution of these superheroes and discover how they became the complex and human characters we know and love today. Ready? Let's go! Our first example is Spider-Man, created in 1962. What makes Spider-Man such an innovative and beloved character is his humanity. Peter Parker is not a god or an alien, he is just a high school student who gains superpowers. But these powers do not prevent him from dealing with day-to-day problems, like paying the bills, studying for tests, and dealing with heart problems. That's the big idea, he's super, but he's also human. And what about Batman? The Dark Knight, created in 1939, is perhaps one of the most complex superheroes of all. Bruce Wayne has no superpowers, but he uses his intelligence, detective skills, and nearly unlimited resources to fight crime. But what really makes Batman such a profound character is his constant struggle against the darkness within himself. He is a hero, yes, but he is also a deeply tormented figure. And of course, we cannot forget Wolverine. Logan, as he is also known, is one of the most popular characters in the X-Men, created in 1974. He has superpowers, yes, like his adamantium claws and his healing factor, but he is also a character with a dark past and a complex personality. Wolverine is a hero, but he is also an anti-hero, a figure who often walks on the thin line between good and evil. As you can see, superheroes have evolved a lot since the creation of Superman. They have become more complex, more human characters, with problems and dilemmas that go beyond defeating the villain of the moment. And that's what makes them so relevant and popular in current pop culture. They show us that, even with superpowers, we still have to face our problems and our weaknesses. We have come to the end of our epic journey. We have gone from antiquity with heroes like Gilgamesh, Hercules, Samson, and Thor to modern times, with our beloved Superman, Thor, Captain America, Spider-Man, Batman, and Wolverine. We saw how our modern superheroes were influenced by the earliest heroes of history, incorporating elements such as superhuman strength, special abilities, and even their weaknesses. But we didn't stop there. We also saw how these superheroes evolved over the decades, becoming increasingly complex and human characters. Superheroes are not just entertainment, folks. They are a reflection of ourselves, our struggles and challenges, our hopes and fears. They show us that, even with superpowers, we are still human, with our own problems and dilemmas. And that is what makes them so relevant and popular in today's pop culture. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this journey as much as I did. Remember, we all have a bit of superhero in us. Whether facing adversities, fighting for what's right, or simply living our day-to-day, we can all be heroes in our own way. Don't forget to leave that sly like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications so you don't miss any content. Until next time, and remember, the world needs heroes, and that hero could be you.